Hi everyone, my name is Erin. I'm from China. I studied business at Alexander College, and this is my alumni story. So I grew up in China, southern part of China, and I finished high school there, and then I moved to Vancouver, Canada to continue my college. I missed the deadline to apply for the university. So that's why I applied for college to start my studying there. And then I plan to transfer afterwards, after like 1 or 2 years of study. And that's how I found Alexander College there. I think it was after 1.5 years in AC that I transferred to UBC. I'm working now. So later, after graduating from UBC, I continue my career in accounting. But later, I decided to have a pivot of my career. So I went to the master's school at UCLA. I study data science. So now I'm a data scientist in the States. I met a lot of friends there. So originally, because I grew up in China most of my lifetime, but at the time when I went to Canada, so I was able to find friends at Alexander College. Some of them I still keep in touch with. So I really appreciate the experience there. The professors there are really nice. And I remember Laurel so much because she was one of my favorite professors there. She taught me in microeconomics and some other courses. Yeah, I learned so much from instructors there. They helped me transfer from the college to the university. I really appreciate all the experience. I remember it was very smooth. I almost forgot what are the details because it was like very smooth and fast. That's why I don't remember much. The transfer didn't take much of my effort. So yeah, I really appreciate all the assistance from the AC staff. I think in AC, because of the smaller size class, I was able to build personal bonds with other students and professors. As I mentioned, like I'm still keeping in touch with some of them. I don't think I would get that much of attention and would have built such strong bonding with the professor if let's say in UBC, because of the bigger classroom and yeah, the attention is split. The lesson I learned from AC is more general, how to approach problems and communicate with different stakeholders. During school projects, we always have to coordinate with our teammates, solving the problems together. How do we allocate tasks? Everyone is aligned and on track to finish the task. I got a lot of practice while I was at AC. I remember the toughest course I took at AC was the English writing course. So I think AC still keep a really high standard to make sure every student can learn a lot and really improve and get prepared for the further college study. So that's why I find it super challenging. But the instructor was really helpful. I remember he recommended some additional textbooks and writing style books that I can learn to improve on my own. And he also had many good tips that I think the writing style I adopt back then still benefits my writings today. So I really appreciate the challenge. And that's the most memorable academic experience I had. So as a data scientist, I work for a social media company. So we have a lot of customer data, like their behavior, what they browse, what they like. So my job is to help the team understand our user better. I'm not in Vancouver currently, so I moved to the States already, but I spent 10 years there. And I love the beautiful summer. The weather was so nice and biking in the park. Those are the favorite moments of life in Vancouver. And I would say people around me, they're all foodie. They have high standard of foods. I think Vancouver has a lot to offer. I think in terms of food standard, we definitely are the top notch among all the North America cities. 100%. I think especially for students who come from abroad and maybe they have not experienced Canadian culture yet, they're not familiar with what is life like in Canada, I think AC would help them adopt and also start a new life. I think it's a very friendly environment that I would definitely recommend to prospective students. I would say if I can make advice to my younger self, I would encourage myself to take more courses, not restricted to the major that you picked. Because as I mentioned, I make a career pivot to data scientist later. So I wish I could have tried different things back at AC, not just the business courses, but other things. Maybe I will find out new interests and make a pivot earlier, right? So you will never know. I have two advice for the current students who are seeking for jobs right now. First is participate in those volunteer events, opportunities that AC offer, because those will help us build stronger resume and to help the potential employer to see you are a well-rounded person, not just strong in academics, but also strong in community building and you are caring. The second advice is if you face challenge to land a job immediately, I think to try hard and work with a group of friends and help each other build a stronger resume, do interview prepping, that would be very effective as well. Because through our mock interviews, you would improve significantly compared to just like fighting on your own.